Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm living Chronic Faith. Thanks for stopping by. In the third chapter of the book of Acts, we find the story of a man who is described only as being lame from birth or lame from his mother's womb. He is sitting at the gate outside the temple where the Jews went to worship. And I find it so interesting that in this passage, this man is only described by his medical condition. There's so much we don't know about him. Is he tall? Is he short? Is he funny? Is he smart? Does he have a name? Have you ever felt like people around you only see you as your diagnosis? Or maybe when you look in the mirror, that's how you see yourself these days. I have the pleasure of reminding you that you are so much more than just your diagnosis. Now, to be fair, we believe that the writer of the Acts is the same writer of the Gospel of Luke. And Luke was by trade a physician. So it kind of makes sense that he would see this man by his medical condition. But the entire community saw him that way too. He was the lame man that sat begging outside of the temple. But what blessed me was that as he sat there begging for alms or charity, Peter and John walked by, and when he asked them for money, they said, "We don't have any money, but what we do have, we're happy to give you." And then they said, "In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk." And walk he did. And he was so excited and so happy that he was running and jumping and leaping and praising God all over the place. And this is what got me. Verse 9 says, when all the people saw him walking and jumping and praising God, they recognized him as the same man who used to sit begging at the temple gate called Beautiful, and they were filled with wonder and amazement at what had happened to him. In the moment that he had an encounter with God, he saw himself differently. He began to move differently, and then others saw him differently. My friends, whether or not God chooses to heal our bodies physically, we need to open ourselves up and allow him to heal us emotionally to the point that we realize that we are not our diagnosis, that we are so much more than that, that we are people created by God with a purpose, with something very important to do on this earth, and that we cannot allow our diagnosis or other people's misunderstanding of who we are based on our diagnosis to stop us from being fully who God created and called us to be. You are not your medical condition. You are a child of God, born with purpose. I pray that you'll walk that out today. I pray that you'll embrace that and internalize that so that it begins to govern the way that even you see yourself. And I pray that you will go out and make the mark on this world that you were made to do. I love you. I'm praying for you. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.